They unearth the dark secrets of ancient human history. Their journey is fraught with survival, new alliances, and ultimately self-discovery. They realize humans have a chance to prevail if each person becomes the future they wish to see.
BJ Pony here, Stone SOOP Season 3.4, Episode 2. We're going to get into a whole new scene, and it's called Chaco Chicken Shack, Scoop at the Coop. And I am very excited to introduce you again to my wife, Julie Vigil.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. And we are about to take a quick journey on finding out more about Agenda 22, the book, the novel, sci-fi novel. And do you want to say anything before, because I have a few notes I'd like to say, but go ahead and just give them a little intro again.
Well, a lot of people ask me why I've written the book. And the bottom line is I wrote the book because there are two different realities, the one that we live in and the one that we think we live in. And that was the reason for me writing the book.
Yes, the dual realities.
The dual realities that we exist in.
And what dimension are we in right now?
We are in the fourth dimension, hopefully going into the fifth dimension.
Mm-hmm. And the fifth dimension is like where we are actually sitting now, right? Because we're aware of it?
No, the fifth dimension is when what I call human 2.0, when we start ascending. And when we do, and the fifth world comes in, we'll live in a much gentler, kinder world. But until that point, there's going to be a lot of changes and upheavals until we get to that point.
The part that I was excited about the book is out of the 8 main characters, there's 4 that are indigenous. I mean, that's really cool.
Yes, I've got some indigenous characters because the indigenous people are caretakers of the earth, and they have a very important role in this new world.
Yes, and everybody should try to live that way. You know, it's a two-legged. It's not just indigenous to me and Stone SOOP, the show and everything. You will see that it's all the people where they know their roots come from. We all live from the earth. They're two-legged. We came here somewhere on this planet, our mother. And indigenous is where you know your roots and where you come from. That's a good start. After that, we meet in the middle and make that rainbow pie or whatever it's called. It used to be called the sacred circle. All the colors were there, red, black, yellow, white, for all the 4 directions, not the people. However, it reflects the people as well. And the red is encompassing all the one spectrum from red to black, which is brown to black and red and purple's in the middle. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nature, and
It's a symbolism of everything.
when I keep remembering parts of the book, it's like this indigenous, I don't want to spoil it. There's too many good parts. So my good friend Brent Henning, he read the book.
Yes, he did. Actually, he read it 3 times.
3 times. 3 times. And our brother is in motion pictures business. He does modeling. Been doing it for over 2 decades, 25 years, I think now. And him and I go way back in Santa Monica and working with all the different projects there. Who else read it? Deswood. That's what Tom, he wrote it. Or he read it, right?
And Dan, right?
And Dan Mapes. And a few others.
And my father.
Oh, and your dad. Yeah, he's on his second time through.
No, fifth.
Fifth time. Okay, he's on his fifth time through. And there was somebody else. Oh, the
Shout
screenwriter.
out to my dad.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
You, I love you, Daddy.
Yes. We love you, Dad. And all dads, my dad too, out in Colorado, my family in Colorado, everywhere around the world, all the musicians of Stone Soup, all the prayers, all the medicine people that have shared with me this wisdom or this strength and directs us towards beauty or healing. And with this 2020, I had to say, you got 2020 and then you have 22. So we're not there yet.
Well, Agenda 22 is named Agenda 22 because it was basically named after Agenda 21 2030, which is a radical plan by the UN to change our society into ways that we in the West would not like.
Yeah, and that's in the book.
Yes, it is.
And then some very more crazy things. Oh, man. So if half of this stuff is coming true already, I wonder what the rest of the book's going to be like.
Well, the first part of the book is basically a blueprint from the UN website. So what's described in the first part of the book is basically, how they want to change our society. For example, meet once a year on your birthday, government will pick your job, live in stack and pack cities, no travel, no cars.
Yeah, we're almost there, I guess.
We are. We're going very fast right now. And they want this done by 2030. That's the goal, to have this done. And so my book, Agenda 22, is about after the New World Order has been implemented and what life is like.
And, yeah, great ending.
Well, and the second part of the book is very much talking about, and it gets pretty dark, but it's very much talking about all the things that the so-called powers that be participating in. So it gets very dark. But then there's light at the end of the tunnel.
This just reminds me of a great movie.
Oh, it'll make an excellent movie.
Yeah, there was a screenwriter that read the book as well. Remember, he said he read it in
Yeah, he did.
2 days?
Yeah, he can put it down.
That man can read. Everybody that has read the book, and we are going to do a new commercial or part 2 of our little story that's going to continue about the book. You're going to dig it. Holy Smokes is going to do it. That's exciting. We got a film crew already. We have everything. If you've been watching our Instagram, and the music's getting better. We just found out we have 4 musicians in a crew of 5, or no, 3 musicians in a crew of 4 so far. And then we have a new member that we're waiting to hear back from him. I don't want to shout out his name yet until he says yes, or he says he's in and puts his shirt on. Yeah. So Agenda 22 is just like, I keep scratching my head going, but that's happening too, and that's happening, and you get like 3 things in there already in the book.
Yeah, there are things in the book that are happening now, and the reason is this is part of the plan for 2030. So, and they actually tell you everything they're going to do. If you read their documents and you read any of their articles and you listen to their speeches, you can pretty much, it's not fortune telling, you can pretty much gather what they're up to and what they're going to do.
Agenda 22 has so many similarities to what's going on in the real world today. This is crazy.
No, it's actually very expected, because the research that I've done basically on Agenda 21 2030, which they want to implement by the year 2030. Is all in very fast progress right now.
It's sped to light speed.
Yeah, it's sped, sorry. Speeded isn't a word, I don't think.
No, I don't think. Well, unless you're in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Then that's right. I think you're still stuck in the Urban Dictionary.
No. Yeah, the agenda has really been sped up to overdrive right now, and this is why we're seeing so many drastic changes. They are really trying to implement this new world order within the next 9 years. And possibly sooner, depending on
Yeah,
how it
well,
goes.
we're seeing definitely signs of change, and it's not going away, and we're adjusting to that as fast as possible. I think the key to all that is read a good book. That's a good start. And after that, really focus on the family and the homestead. Homecoming is living. Homecoming is life. And here at the Chaco Chicken Shack and the Chaco Chickens, we're bringing it together about Agenda 22 at Scoop at the Coop, and it's finally coming together. What you're going to hear today and everything, it's just a warm-up, because I think there'll be other people in this chair that will then let you have better conversations from all parts of the world, or maybe from all walks of life, and with the same intent or understanding. It's a very political arena out there, and chickens, they know that everything's mic'd. Chickens are very paranoid. You just come up to them and they just squash or take off like, whoa.
Actually, they sit on my lap.
Oh, these are lap chickens.
Yeah, these are our lap chickens. They're not sitting on our lap today because they're distracted by everything that's going on. But yeah, these are my babies, my lap chickens.
Yeah, and there's Ruru.
But I think right now we're in a world full of fear and panic. And I just would say for everybody, just try and stay grounded about what's important. And don't buy into the fear and panic.
Nah.
Because
Keep breathing.
Yeah.
Breathe in slowly.
And
Breathe out. Okay. Aloha. That life force that doesn't work for us goes away. Ha. Aloha is life, and letting it in. Oh, the light. When that light comes up every morning, when it goes away at night, and when the moon comes up, all those things is reflections of light.
Well, everything in our universe is made of energy. And negative energy attracts negative energy, just like positive energy attracts positive energy. By staying focused and not giving into fear and panic, your life will be a lot less fractious and stressful. And it's hard to do. It's hard to ground in the middle of all these crazy times. So I guess our chicken wants to play the didgeridoo.
She likes it. Yeah. She likes the colors.
Well, chickens have really good eyesight, believe it or not, better than humans, and they can even see in ultraviolet light. So often when the rooster is cock-a-doodle-ooing, it's because he's seeing the light before humans can.
Stay tuned for more. Scoop at the Coop. We'd like to thank all our sponsors this week: water, air, fire, and earth.
Is Agenda 22 just a story, or a dark glimpse into our future?